At the West New York Board of Education meeting, teachers once again made it clear they were not happy that they have not resolved their contract, which they have been without since July. However, that almost didn't happen as the board tried to go to executive session after a lengthy award ceremony. After a 2.5-hour award ceremony to recognize the Teachers of the Year in each school of the district, the board voted down a measure introduced by Renegade Trustee Matthew Cheng to open the floor for public comment. This left the members of the West New York Education Association irate, prompting Cheng and fellow trustees Lorena Portillo and Stephen Rodas to threaten to walk out rather than go to closed session and leave the teachers waiting.
The board will now recess into executive session to discuss... according to the
Three of us leave this meeting right now, this meeting will be over. We waited for almost 3 hours. To let the people who have stayed this long to speak. I'm going to walk up the stairs.
Okay.
Me too.
In the event that the 3 board members would have walked out, there would no longer be a quorum and the meeting would have effectively ended on the spot. Therefore, the previous motion was rescinded and the board unanimously voted to open the floor to public comment. Anita Kober, the president of the WNY had some visuals to drive her points home for the board.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's my crystal ball. The one that was supposedly used to figure out how many people were retiring last year. Seriously, I just used a spreadsheet. I used the knowledge knowing that we were entering in the last year of our contract. I used the knowledge of knowing that we were entering into the 4th tier of the health benefits. And also with the knowledge that teachers were finished with the evaluation system, and teachers who have been here for 35, 40 years. I didn't need a crystal ball to tell me that there were going to be 30 teachers retiring last year to claim that we didn't know it was going to cost so much money because they had their payouts on their sick day bonuses. So disrespectful, so unprofessional. Well, I have a plan. Here's an expletive jar. For every expletive that comes from a trustee's mouth, they should put $1 in it.
While over a dozen teachers addressed the board, West New York parents punctuated the frustration in the room by explaining their children's struggles within the school district.
My daughter has been participating since pre-K in special education. I tried to reach out to Ms. Herrera on 2 occasions to tell her the situation. I was told by Crystal that I could not see her. Twice. I tried, and I spoke with Beverly and Miss Winters, and I was able to finally get a one-on-one with my daughter. My daughter is going to 4th grade and is barely reading. How dare you talk about a village when you don't even pay these teachers?
You said numerous times tonight, and people quoted you, a village raised children. I wrote you numerous emails twice this year My child, I got a phone call that he's not in school and he is. Do you know what it's like to get 2 phone calls that your child is not in school and he is? How do you misplace a child twice and you don't respond to emails? You're accountable for everyone in here. You are part of this board. You should go home and think about what you do.
The board did not take any action on the teacher's contract, and the only response the public received was when Superintendent of Schools Clara Brito Herrera said she has nothing to do with contract negotiations.
I just want to clarify something for everyone sitting here. I do not negotiate contracts with anybody. The board and the unit negotiate. The mediators negotiate. The superintendent does not negotiate. Thank you.
John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.